while the property market seemingly will take a bit of a battering, the government could look at leveraging the opportunity, and a new housing scheme may be in the works. This was the big ET Now exclusive. Nayantara, thanks so much. It's a big story, arguably the biggest of the day. For people who are tuning in right now, tell us, what is it that you're learning?
So what I understand from my sources is, we've been hearing senior cabinet ministers talk about this in the last few days, how all the revenue, the money from the demonetization exercise is going to be used for the social sector, is going to be used for various schemes to give an impetus to infrastructure, housing, etc. So what I'm now understanding from my sources is, and these are sources in the government, that it's at an initial stage, but what the government really wants to do, and also to achieve its ambition of housing for all by 2022, is to come up with a new housing scheme. As per this housing scheme, and this is not just for the poor, I'd like to clarify that. This is, for people like you and me as well, where home loans for up to 50 lakh rupees, maybe for first-time users and end users, could be discounted. It could be at a rate of 6 to 7%, which is of course a big discount to the prevailing base rate that you're seeing being offered by all of the banks, the various home loan rates that are being offered for the banks. Government convinced that if they actually offer this cheaper home loan product, it's going to bring buyers back into the market. It's going to take care of the entire problem that builders are grappling with, and that is of unsold inventory, which could, as of now, take almost 3 to 4 years to completely clear. So bring demand back, help the builders out, and once you take care of the inventory problem, maybe even bring construction activity back into a already battered property market. But of course, the main aim being to make housing affordable, so that people, like I said, you and me, go out and buy houses. I also understand from my sources that while this is at an initial stage and the government would like that home loan rate to be subdued at 6 to 7%, of course the final contours can only be decided once the government and the Reserve Bank knows how much money is available post the demonetization exercise. And I understand from my sources that perhaps you could even see this being announced in the union budget. The government is quite keen on it, and the RBI has its hands full, but it has sounded off the Reserve Bank that it does want to come out with this new housing.